Hey guys, I previously made a couple of videos about the Quark line mounts, or the line mounts that will work with the Quark stabilizer. And while I've used a couple of them and they did work, I was not really happy with the way that the line mounts could pinch in and stop the rotation of the camera and gimbal. So I went ahead and I bought the Quark line mount. And my initial impressions upon getting it in my hands and seeing it were great. It's a sturdy construction. The Quark fits perfectly into the line mount all the way up inside of it, and it rotates freely with no problems at all. I did, however, have one huge concern. Upon using it, I found out that when they designed it wrong. So on the GoPro side of the mount, you should have tension on your lines so that when the line is taut, the mount does not move. And you can see that on that side, they did a really good job with that. Well, what they did though, was they did the exact same thing on the non-GoPro side. So by doing that, the lines will not self-adjust and you risk the flag out system not properly going through the mount if you do have to punch out of your kite. So very unhappy with the way that that was working. I decided to fix it myself. Well, first I contacted Quark and asked them, say, hey, you guys got a design flaw here. This is what's going on and this is why it's an issue. And they acknowledged my concerns, they acknowledged what I said, and that was basically it. They said that they were going to change it for future designs, but that there was no changing what I had or no warranty, no nothing. So unhappy with that answer. I decided to go ahead and fix it myself. So what I did was I put it onto a drill press with a drill and I effectively machined out the tensioning spacers on the non-GoPro arm so that once you put the line in there now, the line will nice and smoothly move up and down the line with no tension on it. So this effectively makes it so that your flag out system will work and that it will self-level once it's on the lines. Because if there's tension on both sides, wherever you put it on the lines, it must be perfectly even. Otherwise, the GoPro or the mount and GoPro will not self-level. With one of them passing through, it will self-level. So if you put it on the lines like this, it'll pass through this one and it'll self-level and it'll only fly on the tension line and just retain it from moving like this on the non-tension line. So with that done, the mount is pretty much perfect. And I'm guessing that they're going to make that change for future line mounts, but they have not done it yet. So if you buy one of the new ones, current ones, you may want to look at doing something like that. Just for your own peace of mind and for the function of the mount. Besides that, the mount is still an amazing addition to the Quark because of how snugly and perfectly it fits up inside there, keeps the camera all the way up, keeps the center of gravity really nice inside the mount. And as you can see, it rotates perfectly with no obstructions and no banging against the arms or anything like that. And because it is a stiff one, they are not going to move in and bang it as you move the camera. So that's the Quark line mount. It is flawed, but it is a pretty design that I think they're going to fix on the next model. And this one is fixable if you have a drill press and time to fix it. So there you go, Quark line mount.